The farewell chapter of Lionel Messi and Argentina was not just a football match, it was a symphony of emotions that made the whole world stop and listen. On the night of September 5th at Estadio Mas Monumental, all eyes turned to the little boy who had left his homeland as a teenager to chase a dream in Barcelona. Now, at the age of 38, he returned in the arms of his nation, closing a legendary journey with tears of joy and the roar of millions of voices chanting his name. Messi walked out hand in hand with his three sons, Thiago, Mateo, and Cierro. The stands trembled with the sound of tens of thousands of fans screaming, "Messi, Messi, Messi!" while Antonella smiled brightly from the sidelines. When he scored that magical goal, the stadium erupted like an earthquake of passion. The final score of 3-0 against Venezuela did not matter at all. What mattered was that this goal felt like a goodbye letter written not on paper, but on grass, in the most sacred temple of Argentine football. At 38, Messi spoke with honesty that cut deep into the hearts of fans. He admitted that the World Cup in 2026 might be beyond reach. He simply said if he still feels strong enough, he will continue. If not, he will step aside. No promises, no drama, only truth. And that honesty is what makes Messi different. Throughout his career, he never relied on flashy words. He has always let his feet and his humility speak louder than anything else. The path of Messi with Argentina was never paved with roses. For years he carried the weight of unfair criticism. Some said he was not a true Argentine because he grew up in Barcelona. Others compared him relentlessly to Diego Maradona, as if his every step was a shadow under the hand of history. There were tears, moments when he even announced retirement from the national team after crushing defeats. But Messi came back. He fought, he persevered, and finally, in Qatar 2022, he lifted the golden trophy high above his head, breaking a curse of decades and delivering redemption not just for himself, but for an entire nation. The image of Messi crying at Monumental echoes some of the greatest goodbyes in football history. Zidane walking off in shame with a red card in 2006. Ronaldo, the phenomenon, shedding tears in his final days at Corinthians. Miroslav Klose, quietly leaving the German team after his record goals. But Messi's farewell felt different. It was a farewell wrapped in glory, wrapped in triumph, wrapped in love. To score, to win, and to be sung to by an entire nation is perhaps the most beautiful ending football has ever given to one of its sons. Many people always connect Messi's journey with Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the symbol of iron will, still fighting fiercely for Portugal, unwilling to let go. Messi represents another kind of greatness, the greatness of knowing when to listen to the body, of choosing dignity over desperation. If Ronaldo is the fire of never surrendering, Messi is the calm of self-awareness and honesty. Both are legends, both are eternal, but Messi's path has a softness and serenity that makes his farewell unforgettable. Even coach Lionel Scaloni could not hold back tears when he spoke. He said Messi has earned the right to decide when to stop. That was not just a coach honoring his captain, it was an entire nation acknowledging the man who became the greatest player in their history. Scaloni even promised Argentina will always be ready to give Messi another farewell if he wishes, because a legend like him deserves not one goodbye, but countless celebrations until the day he finally lays down his boots. 193 matches, 112 goals, infinite memories carved into the soul of the game. But Messi's legacy is not just numbers. His legacy is in the heartbeat of his people, in the joy and belief he restored to a nation that had waited over 30 years for World Cup glory. The tears he shed at Monumental were not tears of regret, but tears of fulfillment. He has won everything there is to win. He has conquered football. He has conquered love. Maybe he will not be in the World Cup of 2026. Maybe this was his last official dance on home soil. But to Argentina and to the world, Lionel Messi has already transcended time. He is not only the greatest player of his generation, he has become a cultural icon, a piece of the soul of football itself. When he bowed his head and waved goodbye to Monumental, everyone understood that a golden chapter had closed. Yet in the hearts of millions, his music will never end. This was not a goodbye, it was a transformation. Messi may no longer play every match, but his spirit will forever be on the pitch, in the streets of Buenos Aires, in the chants of children, in the dreams of every young player who believes in miracles. And my friends, if you too felt goosebumps watching Messi cry, if you too felt that football can be this beautiful, this pure, then I want you to leave a like, drop a comment with your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Because here we will keep telling stories that ignite passion, stories of legends, stories of unforgettable moments that remind us why we fell in love with this game in the first place. Let us together keep the name Lionel Messi alive in our hearts, forever echoing like a song that never ends.